back, as I stated in the last one, there's going to be three parts, okay? God gave me all these lyricals, all these songs this morning, okay? So after I'm brushing my teeth and I hear maybe I deserve, okay? I start like getting that word together, working on that word, and then I see by toxic chemistry, the same one that me and Sister Jessica did. The same one that me and Sister Jessica did by toxic chemistry, the same one who did September. He just posted a song today that says, "Will you be mine?" Okay. And it had two rings as the picture for the video. Okay. Now, initially, I knew that God wanted me to do this song, but when I clicked on it, guys, it had a membership where I could not get into the song. So I'm like, God, I know you're telling me to do the song, but it has a membership. Guys, God is funny, okay? As you know, Jessica. So as I tell God, like, God, I know you want me to do the song, but it has a membership. I can't play it. I can't listen to it. It wouldn't even let me read the transcript. Just then, I get a notification sent to my phone, guys. And the guy who does the song, he reposted it. He reposted it and made it public, almost like he got a nudge from the Lord himself. Right when it was only 2 minutes, he reposted it, and then I could go and watch it. So I was like, okay, God, confirmation. Okay. So it says, "Will you be mine?" Okay. So after the reflection, after the confessions, girl, after it realizing, after them realizing, like, hey, I've been doing all of this. Maybe I deserve to get treated the way, I've been treating them and everything like this. Now they want to make it official. Okay. They want to take you guys off the so-called market, which you guys have been already been off the market, because while they've been out there doing them, you've been actually listening and sitting still. But now they want to make it official. They don't want nobody else getting the opportunity to be with you, lay with you, kiss with you, do all the things that they want to do with you. Okay. So it say, "Will you be mine?" It says, "I ain't perfect, girl. I know it. I know it. I know it." So they're acknowledging, they're like, I'm not perfect. I got flaws. I got some things I still need to work on. I know that. But my love is tried and true. True, 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 true. Emphasis on that part, okay? Now, that tried and true, not only have their love been tested by themselves with the stuff that they've been out there doing and them not being able to get you off of their hearts, off of their minds, out of their spirits. So they know, like, they're like, I didn't lay with this one. I didn't drink. I didn't smoke. I didn't did everything I'm big enough and bad enough to do. And that love for you is still there. So it's tested by them. It's tried and true. But God took them through the ringer too. God tested them, tried them, and has approved them, guys. So it says true, true, true. Emphasis on true. You don't have to question their love, guys. And me and Jessica have told you this before. When they come back, you're not going to have to question who sent them. You're not going to have to question their intentions. You're not going to have to question none of that, because when they return, like they're getting ready to, it's coming from the Father Himself. Okay. Take this ring as a promise. Okay. Take this ring as a promise. What did I just say? They're getting tired of the shoe being on the other foot and sitting there thinking, what is she doing? What is he doing? Who they doing it with? Where they at? Why they haven't called? Why they haven't text? Take this ring as a promise. They like, I want you to take this. I want you to wear it so that everybody around you will know, where they didn't want to put any words or any acknowledgement to who you are to them. Now they want to lock it down and have a symbol of who you are to them, who they are to on Front Street. They want people to know when they see you and see your finger who you belong to. Okay. They like, take this as a promise. And not only that, that's their promise to you, to be true to you. They like, I'm not running around no more. Once I put this ring on your finger, that's locking it in. Ain't nobody getting out. Ain't nobody getting in. Like, we locked in. Okay. Every breath, every breath belongs to you. So not only are they acknowledging that you yourself are the air that they breathe, but they are living for you. Every breath belongs to you. Every minute, every second, every hour, their very existence belongs to you. They're acknowledging, like, I am yours, you are mine. To death do us part, they taking that very serious, okay? You. Emphasis on the you. You. Like I said, when they come back, you're not going to have to question whose they are. They're letting it be known belongs to you and you. Okay. I I'll walk with you through the fire. Most of you guys have felt like you're doing it alone and have actually been doing it alone. Okay, the warring, the praying, the standing, even the believing. Okay, I know how hard it is to know that God spoke a thing to you, and maybe even to know that He spoke it to them too, but to have them tell you to your face, no, you ain't who you are. No, no, I'm not who you think I am. I don't even know what you're talking about. And then some of them had even denied your gifts. They had even denied your calling. They have even denied the fact that you even belong to the Father, that you hear Him in the way that you do. They saying now, I'll walk with you through the fire. I'll be hand in hand, back to back, shoulder to shoulder with you through every test, trial, and tribulation. Okay. And they emphasis on fire. Fire, fire, fire. Okay. They like, I don't care what enemy come. I don't care what obstacle come. I don't care what counterfeit come. I don't care what the enemy, who the enemy sends. I'll be there with you through it all. Okay. I will lift you when you fall. Fall. Again, me and Sister Jessica did a word, and we let y'all know where in the Bible where it says two are better than one, because with one labor, two has a greater return. Okay, so they're like, I'll lift you when you fall. I will lift you when you fall. So they like, on my watch, ain't nothing happened to you. Even, and this could be financial. They like, you fall off. You hard on money. I got you. You physically get hurt, you're not able to work, I got you. Emotionally, I got you. Spiritually, I'm covering you. I got you. You ain't going nowhere. You fall, you even if you fall, you ain't gonna be there long. Not with them. They telling you. And then they emphasize fall again. Fall. They like, nah, not on my watch. Okay. They got you. Girl, I'm down here forever. Like I said, eternal. They're not going nowhere. They're ready to lock it in. And then he says, giving you my all. They're not half stepping, guys. They're not coming back breadcrumbing. They're not coming back giving you little. They're not coming back saying, here, I'm going to text you Monday. And if you hear from me Friday, then you take that and be good with that. No, they're giving you their all, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, body, soul, all of it. They're giving you all of them. Yeah. Will you be mine? Again, will you lock it in? Will you take my last name? Will you be mine? I don't want nobody else getting you. I know I done been out here playing, but honestly, I know that if the shoe was on the other foot, I couldn't stand it, and I can't stand it for another day, minute, second. Will you be mine? Forever. Again, emphasis on forever. It continues to be emphasis on forever. They know that this is eternal. They don't want you for a minute, a second, a day. They don't want to play with you. They know without a shadow of a doubt who they want and what they want, and they want it with you and forever. Say, yes, yes. Say, will you be mine? Again, are you ready to lock it in? Are you ready to lock it in? Are you ready to be mine and only mine? Never leave my side. They never want you to leave their side, and neither will they ever leave your side. They know that they want to be locked in for life. They want to grow old with you. They want to have experiences with you. Some of them are even already fantasizing about children. And because they're fantasizing about children, they're fantasizing about grandchildren. They're fantasizing about what they're going to do as you guys age, whatever hobbies you guys might get into, the ministry that you guys have. They're fantasizing about it all, and they say, never leave my side. Okay. Girls, stay right here. I don't need the world. I don't need the fame. All I need is you. They're like, that recognition, everything that I was getting from the counterfeits, the way it was hyping my head up, the way I felt like a big man on campus, or like like the head in charge. I don't need all that. I don't need all that. Like, I don't need nobody hyping me up. I don't need the counterfeits. I don't need the multiple numbers and calls and texts. I don't need all of that. I need no acknowledgement. I don't need the world. None of them earthly things. Not the money, not the job, not, like I said, the accolades or the big headedness that soothe their pride and their ego from the other people. They don't want the world. They don't need the fame. All they need is you. They have been out there enough to know that they need none of it. None of it brings any fulfillment, guys. Even the Bible talks about the money that the rich man stand up and about it testifying against him because of the meal and the residue, the rust on it. None of that means anything. You can't take it with you. And they know that life is too short. It says stay right there. They do not want you to move out of position, guys. They know that you can do better. They know what type of man and woman you are, what type of integrity you have, the work ethic that you have. They know that you can get better and they don't want you to go nowhere. They're saying stay right there. All I need is you, you, you. Emphasis on the you. Nothing and nobody else. All I need you, all I need is to hear you say my name. All I need is to hear you say my name. Now, remember, God had gave me and Sister Jessica a word before. It was her every kind of way. And they said, baby, the sound of you is better than a harmony. As we stated, a lot of these spouses and even you yourself, when you hear your spouse's name, when your spouse hear your name, when they hear your voice, it's soothing to them. You guys' presence when you walk in a room exude God. You ain't even got to open your mouth and people can see the Holy Spirit all over you, okay? So when they say all I need is to hear you say my name, they not just talking about for a moment. They talking about every day. That might be y'all waking up together and then rolling over and be like, hey, baby, good morning. They just want to hear your voice. And yes, if you said their name, if they heard you say their name, that's 10 times better. They don't want their name rolling off anybody else's lips other than you. That's all they want. Okay? And that's intimacy too. Let's be real. That's even in the sheets. Like if you guys have been intimate with your spouse and you have called out their name or have said their name, music to their ears, okay? All I need is to hear you say my name, and that's forever. They only want to be with you. Baby, will you be mine? Mine, mine, mine. Again, they asking, they're almost pleading at this moment. And it's not so much as a plea, is a humbleness, right? They have been humbled. Because remember, in the beginning, you guys were testifying to the fact of who you were to them and who they were to you. And this wasn't necessarily out of your own flesh. You're just telling them, like, no, you're not about to have sex with me. Like, I'm your wife. I'm your husband. I'm not a jump off. I'm not a counterfeit. I'm not nobody out there on the streets. I mean more to you and you mean more to me. And they breadcrumbs you or they gaslit you. So they know that when they come back and they ask you this, there's a humbleness with it. When they're asking you, will you be mine? They're coming knowing that they had turned you down at one point. So they're coming with a humbleness and a sincerity, okay? It said, every heart beats calling you. Every, as they heart is beating, as they heart is beating, it said, it is calling you. What God has put together, let no man put under, let no man separate, okay? So as their heart beat and their blood is pumping through their veins, they can feel that urge, that calling, that drawing. Okay, they know it's close. They know it's time to return. They know it's time to be with you. Their soul is aching for you. Their heart is calling to you. So if you guys yourself have been feeling like an urgency in your spirit, or out of nowhere you start missing your spouse, or out of nowhere you just start feeling like just, I don't know, like lovesick, their every heart's beats calling you. You have been heavy on their mind and heavy on their heart, and there's an urgency in the spirit for you two to come together, okay? It says you, okay? It says, girl, my forever starts. My girl, my forever starts with I do, okay? Did you catch it? Girl, my forever starts with I do. They realize they have been existing, but they have not been living. Okay. And not only have they been existing but not been living, they know. Some of these spouses, right, have tried to do it on their own. They thought that they were the prize. They thought that it was just them and whoever that they added into it, they could make it work. It does not work like that. It does not work like that. They don't get a chance to pick somebody off the shelf and say, okay, I invite you into my world. God has already meshed you two together. He already said, man, I have this woman for you. Woman, I have this man for you. They thought that they were the prize. So they thought whoever they found, they could do it with just anybody. They cannot. So when he says, girl, my forever starts with I do, they know that, like in the Bible, it say, he who finds a wife finds favor finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. Once that covenant comes together, once you guys lock in, once that ring is placed, that's when life starts. They have not truly been living without you guys. And they realized that. They thought they could do it by themselves. They have been humbled. They have been came to a realization. They have gotten revelation and they now know that their forever starts with I do, meaning their forever starts with you. Okay? Baby, take my hand. Don't let go. They don't want you to let go. Like I said, you guys are locked in. When you say I do and y'all holding hands and he placing that ring and you placing his ring, they want that moment forever. Take my hand. We locked in. I'm not going to let you go. Don't let me go. We ain't going nowhere. Okay. All I need to know, I just need to know, will you be my? They don't need nothing else, guys. They don't need nothing else. All that stuff that they thought they needed, all the people they thought they needed, all the fame, the hypeness, all everything that they thought they needed, they don't need nothing else. They like, hey, all BS aside, all other stuff to the side. I just got one question. Will you be mine? If I ask you right now, today, in this moment, will you be mine? Are you ready to lock in? Okay. Be mine, be mine. Say yes. Okay. Say yes, yes, yes. Emphasis on the yes. They like, don't say no. Please, they're almost hoping at this point, don't say no. And that's also God telling you. God is saying, say yes. Say yes, yes, yes. God is like, the Father's like, not a no, not a maybe, not I'll think on it. Yes, that's all he need. That's all your spouse need. That's all God need. Yo, yes, that's it. And guess what, guys? The end of the song, tonight, tonight. That's either a literal tonight, tonight, or very, very, very soon. Okay? Tonight, tonight. Now, when I look the song up on transcript, it gives you a timestamp for the song length that ends with the words. Okay? That song length on the transcript was 226. Okay? The Hebrew meaning for the number 226 is sign, miracle, evidence. God is saying it's going to be very clear. I'm going to give you a sign. Either I have already given it to you. Most of you guys have already got a confirmation. God has already been speaking to you. So this is just a confirmation, or he's going to give you a confirmation. And then you're going to know without a shadow of a doubt that this message is for you. Okay. Now, the Greek meaning of 226 is reality and fact. He's saying without a doubt. You ain't got to question it. Ain't no unbelief. Go ahead and celebrate because it's already done. Okay. Now, the actual length of the song without the transcript and just letting the song play is 229. Okay. The Greek meaning of 229 is to speak the truth and to be truthful. God's saying no matter if it's 226, 229, truthful, evident, clear. I'm doing this. Signed, sealed, delivered, approved. I am doing this. It is happening and very soon, guys. Okay. Stay hopeful, stay encouraged, and stay in expectancy. Don't move out of position. Okay. Stay in expectancy. All right, guys. I'm going to be back with part 3.